Hi everyone. So welcome back to my 8th video on continuous integration. So in my previous session, I have covered the concepts of GitHub. How can we manage the master branch within the GitHub? How do we create a new branch out of master branch when the development team of or QA team of 10 people or multiple people working on the same project. So then how does the master branch will be managed, and how does each team member creates their own new branch, and then how can we pull the request and how can we merge the pull requests. So all these concepts I have covered in my previous session, so you can go through my previous session to give more idea on master branch and new branch and merge pull requests. Okay, so in this session I'm gonna concentrate on GitHub concepts itself, and the main concept what we are covering here is git fork. Basically GitHub, within the GitHub, what is the meaning of fork, uh, and also how do we use this fork, okay, compared to the branches. So whenever, if any person who is not within the team would like to contribute to the project, then this fork concept comes into picture. Okay, so if any person who is part of team, they generally create a new branch, and then they'll be making changes to the code, and then once the code changes are reviewed by the team lead, those code changes of the new branch will be merged to the master branch. That will be the final version of the code, right? But what if a person who does not belong to the team would like to contribute to the code? Then we can use the concept called fork. Okay, so let's say if you see, this is my Ravikant repository, where I have a project or repository called git fork. Okay, so this is my project or repository which is related to the, let's assume it's a Selenium code, basically Selenium project. Okay, so now I have one person who is not in my team, but still he wants to contribute to the project. Generally, this happens in open source projects. Okay, so the person called Manas, let's say this Manas. So if I see here, I changed my browser. So this is repository of Manas. Okay, so this person would like to basically contribute something to my project. Okay, then how can he contribute? So what we'll do, so let's assume I want to basically search this repository. So the person who does not belong to team, what he'll do, he'll go to the search bar of his particular repository or in GitHub account, and then click on search. So as soon as he clicks on search, so give me a minute, I think there is an issue. Okay, so click on search. So as soon as you click on search, it should show the, let me, yeah. So if you see here, I can see I'm able to retrieve Ravikant's repository. Basically, not me, the Manas. So the person who does not belong to the team is able to retrieve my repository or my project where he wants to contribute. Okay. So in this case, so let's say the user who does not belong to the team would like to add a new feature file. Let's assume. So what he'll do, either he can click on fork, or he can click on create new file, because he is having a permission to create a new file within this project. Okay, so what happens if the user who does not belong to the team clicks on create new file? Okay, so because he wants to create a new file, okay, let's assume new feature 3. Let's assume he wants to introduce a new feature 3 text file, okay, to the project. So if you see, as soon as he clicks on the new file, what it says, you are creating a file in a project, you don't have write access, right? We have created a fork of this project. That means the GitHub is creating a fork of my project, to the person who does not belong to the team, right? And now he can make changes. So now let's assume I want to create a new file called new feature 3, okay, text file. Let's say, okay, I'm just writing some code, okay, go to URL, enter username, enter password, click on login button. Let's assume just I'm making some changes to the project by introducing a new file. Okay, so as soon as done, what I need to do, so here added a new feature, file 3, okay, and I'm going to propose this new file to the repository that belongs to Ravikant, not me. Actually, the user who does not belong to the team would like to add this file and he wants to propose a new file to me, right? As soon as you click on propose new file, so what happens, it is gonna show you. So what it says, the base repository is my repository, which is belongs to master, and what is the repository that the team member who is not in the team, that is Manas Namakanti / Gitfog. Okay, so where it is coming from, it created a new branch called patch 1 for Manas Namakanti. Okay, so now let me so it is actually comparing these two changes. Okay, so why? Because if you see here, so it says Manas Iramakanti has added a new feature file. The below is the file, okay, to the project. That's what it is saying. Now I want to create a pull request. What happens as soon as I click on pull request? Let's see. Okay, so as soon as I click on pull request, it says okay, added a new feature file, and then click on create pull request. So what happens as soon as I click on create pull request, a request will be sent to the Manas Iramakanti wants to merge one commit into this particular master. That means a request has been sent to Ravikant from Manas with these changes. Okay, done. Let's see. Let me go back to code again now and see what happened. Okay, so if I go here, I want to go back to my actually let me go back. This is Ravikant's. I don't want to go to Ravikant's. Okay, I want to go to Manas repository. Let me go to repositories. He just now forked this one and he added a new feature file, right? New feature file 3 he added. So where does it added? Patch 1. So if I go and see in the patch 1, right, you should see a new feature file 3 that has been added. And now he added a new feature file and he also sent a request to me saying the new feature file 3 has been added. So now what should I do? I want to review the code whatever he added, and then I want to basically merge those changes to my actual repository. So for that, what should I do? I need to go back to pull requests, okay, and see if I received any requests. So if you see here, I received a request from Manas 2 minutes ago stating that he added a new feature file, right? So now I want to review this. Okay, click on this, and then if you see here, it is showing me the so and so feature file has been added. So you open this, you just review this, and then I want to merge pull request. So when I review this, if everything is good, then I want to merge whatever the changes the person who is not belongs to my team wants to. I would like to merge those changes to my project. Okay, you click on merge pull request now. So as soon as you click on merge pull request, it will ask you to confirm the merge pull request. Okay, so then confirm merge. As soon as I click on confirm merge, my repository should reflect with the new changes. What the new feature file 3 should be added to my repository. Let me go back to code now, okay, and see if my master has a new feature file 3. See, so whatever the feature file that has been added by Manas, who does not belong to my team, has been reflected to my master branch of my own project, right? So this is how the fork can be used to contribute a code by the user who does not belong to the team. Okay, so what is the difference between fork and the new branches? So if the member or if the user who wants to contribute to the project and he is the part of the team of the project, then he is gonna create a new branches from the out of master branch. Okay, and then he'll be making the changes and then he'll be merging those changes to master branch. What if the user does not belong to the team? Then the user will be using the fork option in the GitHub. Hope you all understand the concept of fork within the GitHub. And if you have any questions on this concept, please leave a message in the comment box. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel for any new concept videos. You will be getting the notifications. Okay, please subscribe and don't miss the sessions whatever I'm posting on the YouTube. Thank you.